Hello everyone, how are you all? As we discussed about the beer process last time, let's discuss about the different types. The major reason between types of beer comes down to the type of yeast used to ferment it. A beer can qualify as either a lager or an ale, depending on the fermenting process. Ale is a general category of beer. You'll find subcategories like brown ales or pale ales. This is the oldest style of beer. Ale is a type of beer brewed using a warm fermentation method, resulting in a sweet, full-bodied and fruity taste. Historically, the term referred to a drink brewed without hops. As with most beers, ale typically has a bittering agent to balance the malt and act as a preservative. Ale was originally bittered with gruit, a mixture of herbs or spices boiled in the wort before fermentation. Later, hops replaced gruit as the bittering agent. Lagers are a newer style of beer with two key differences from ales. Lagers ferment for a long time at a low temperature, and they rely on bottom fermenting yeasts, which sink to the bottom of the fermenting tank to do their magic. Lagers are common among European countries, including Czechia, Germany, and the Netherlands, as well as in Canada, where they make up more than half of all beer sales. So today's topic is like the character, the alcohol volume, the bitterness of the different types like porter, IPA, wheat beer and many more. Check it out. Porters are all dark in color, and they feature flavors reminiscent of chocolate, coffee, and caramel. They tend to be more chocolatey than brown ales, and less coffee-like than stouts. American Imperial Porter. It is dark in color, but lacking in burnt malt taste. They also boast a malty sweetness. Stouts. Like porters, stouts are dark, roasted ales. Stouts taste less sweet than porters and often feature a bitter coffee taste, which comes from unmalted roasted barley that is added to the wort. They are characterized by a thick, creamy head. Ireland's Guinness may be one of the world's best-known stouts. Milk stout. Lactose sugar adds a sweet caramel or chocolate flavor to milk stouts. Brown ales. Brown ales range in color from amber to brown, with chocolate, caramel, citrus, or nut notes. Brown ales are a bit of a mixed bag, since the different malts used in the country of origin can greatly affect the flavor and scent of this underrated beer style. American Brown Ale. It is a dark beer without the bitterness of porters and stouts. This style boasts a dark caramel color and a medium to full-bodied profile. Pale Ale. Pale ales are generally hoppy but lower in alcohol content than IPA. They are typically light, drinkable beers. American Amber Ale. It is a malty, medium-bodied beer with a caramel flavor and amber color. India Pale Ale. Originally, India Pale Ale or IPA was a British pale ale brewed with extra hops. High levels of this bittering agent made the beer stable enough to survive the long boat trip to India without spoiling. The extra dose of hops gives IPA beers their bitter taste. Depending on the style of hops used, IPA may have fruit-forward citrus flavors or taste of resin and pine. American brewers have taken the IPA style and run with it, introducing unusual flavors and ingredients to satisfy US beer drinkers' love for the brew style. American IPA. American IPA have more hops, big herbal or citrus flavors, and high bitterness compared to pale ale. Wheat beer. Wheat beers are known for a soft, smooth flavor and a hazy body. Wheat beers tend to taste like spices or citrus, with the Hefeweizen or unfiltered wheat beer being one of the more common styles. Hefeweizen. Hefeweizen is a light-colored wheat beer with a crisp taste that can sometimes have hints of cloves or apples. Sour Ale. An ancient style of beer that's taken off in popularity in recent years. Sour ales are crafted from wild yeasts, much like sourdough bread. These beers are known for a tart tang that pairs well with tropical fruit and spices. Within sour beers, you'll find lambics, which are Belgian sour beers mixed with fruit, a German sour beer made with coriander and sea salt, and Flanders, a Belgian sour beer fermented in wood tanks. American sour beer packs a wild punch from certain bacteria that are introduced during the fermentation process. Pilsner beers are distinguished by their water, which varies from neutral to hard. Pilsners are among the hoppiest lagers and generally have a dry, slightly bitter flavor. Their light golden color, clear body, and crisp finish make Pilsners a popular summer beer. German Pilsner is pale gold in color with a medium hop flavor and a slight note of maltiness. Dark lager is malty and smooth, with toasted caramel flavors. These beers tend to have mid-range alcohol content and lower bitterness profiles. Amber lager features prevalent malt flavors with varying levels of hoppiness. This beer is also characterized by a darker color, caramel aroma, and smooth taste. German Bocks, those are heavy on malty flavor, making them sweet and nutty. Bocks have lower alcohol levels, while Doppelbocks, Wiesenbocks, and Maibocks move up the alcohol scale. Wiesenbock, those can take on fruity, malty flavors. Dunkel, it is a word used for several types of dark German lager, and Dunkel beers typically range in color from amber to dark reddish brown. They are characterized by their smooth and malty flavor.
Thank you for watching and don't forget to subscribe my channel.